So, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Listen, go check out Trucking Answers. Mark with Trucking Answers, smart guy, great guy. He puts a lot of great information out there. And a lot of you guys are probably already subscribed to his channel from my channel. I want to put a disclaimer that this is not a video to attack him whatsoever. So anybody here that wants to leave some hate comments because I disagree with him or I have a different belief, please just stop typing, because I respect the guy dearly. I respect what he does. So anyway, let's get right into it. So the big news lately has been the protest. One thing I will agree with him on, I'll start out by saying that I do not agree with stopping the highway. All right, with slow rolls. All right, they're dangerous. I get, that's how they send their message. They still, these drivers still think that they're in the 1970s, 1980s, but there's other ways to do that. One great example was the recent protest at the White House. They did everything right. They had their permits. This is not the first time that there was a protest there, but they had all their P's and Q's in order, and they actually got a response. Hopefully, they'll be getting more of a response from the president. Now, with that being said, they wanted to protest more government regulations in the White House, or government regulations for the brokers. What y'all don't know is that there's already government regulations for the brokers. On Article 49 CFR 371-3, basically, I'll summarize it. They have to keep the records for up to 3 years, and that to be transparent with all the records, and you are able to request those records. But the loophole to that is, one, if you accept the load, they can put it in their agreement in the fine print where you probably don't read that you can't put this information out. Second off, they're only transparent after you have booked the load. All right? So, and one of the rebuttals I would like to respectfully say is, no, we don't need no more government regulations. But the reason why we need government to listen to us is to fix that loophole. That's the loophole we're having right now. That's the transparency we need. All right, it's not messing with the free market, but it's also fixing an already broken law. Now, one thing I do agree with him on is we do not need to set a mandated regulation for the brokers. Let me turn on the light here. Basically, what we need to do is we need to fix the loophole, bring awareness, and right now is the best time, while all eyes are on us, to spread the awareness, spread our voice, let our voice be heard, because we're the stepping stone. People ignore us. We always get the FUs. We're the annoying part of society. So right now, while the stand is on us, we need to take advantage of the situation, but do it legally and safely. One of his statements was, do you question the store of how much do they make? Like how much, when you buy something, do you question them? Yes, when it comes to us being a business partner, all right, or when owner-operators become a business partner with that, they want to know how it's like getting a loan from the bank. They want to know every single thing, all the information, all the details. So wouldn't you want to know all the details of what that load is actually paying and whether you're getting a fair cut of the profit? Now, one thing that is kind of debatable that Mark had explained is that owner-operators, small trucking companies, make up 9%. Last I checked, I think it's 10%. I think it was 350,000 owner-operators out there, and there's over 3.5 million trucks. And not to mention, like, the small carrier, like, a lot of these owner-operators work for carriers, so the numbers are mixed, but I think it's 10%. But if all those drivers shut down, the bigger companies don't really have the capacity to pull some of this freight. There's articles all over the internet talking about how there's a trucker shortage. Losing just 10%, if every owner-operator out there decided to shut down, that will be another 350,000 trucks shut down. Brokers have a saying that people, or that the truck drivers need us and that we need them. There's already companies working to take them out. They're not the middleman no more. All right, and they have to understand that this is only going to go on, and they're going to be out of business when technology advances to a point of no longer needing brokers, basically. But yeah, if all owner operators shut down with the whole trucking shortage, which I don't believe in, it'll only make things worse. Nobody's going to go to be owner operator at that point. I think there's a lot of people out there who would do other jobs. And a lot of times with these big companies, they're not experienced drivers, and some of these shippers and receivers might not even use those companies because they want experienced drivers with a great safety record. All right, they don't want some rookie with a year or two of experience hauling $1 million, $2 million high value load for 35 cents a mile. That, you know, they don't want that. So, yeah. Now, last but not least, and like I said, if you guys want to go, I was gonna take like his video and then, like, you know, play it and then make my response. And to be honest, I didn't want to make it like as if I was going after him. I was just my personal rebuttal, and I would love to hear you guys' comments. But go check out his video if you guys want to know what I'm kind of talking about with all this. Last but not least with this is it is the governors. You know, with them shutting down the states and pretty much keeping people indoors when the curve is flattening. So there's a lot more going on than just the brokers, the truckers, the freight. But one thing that I kind of take offense to, even though it's not directed towards me but towards the owner operators, is he kind of calls it ridiculous. Maybe I took it out of context, but protesting isn't really ridiculous if it's for the right cause. These drivers just want to be fed. They want to be able to run their business. They want to be able to take care of their families. They want to be appreciated. With the media watching us, they finally have the eyes, and this is why they're doing it now the way they're doing it. So I don't think it's ridiculous. I think it's kind of smart that they did it now. What I do think is ridiculous is blocking the highways at 10 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour. With the advancements in technology, there's many other ways to fix the trucking industry. There's petitions. There's going to congressmen, state representatives supporting places like OIDA or any other small trucking nonprofit organization. There's many ways to go about it. So we have our First Amendment right. We have freedom of speech, and I encourage every driver out there to use it. But anyway, my final conclusion is this. I'm going to stick to my guns. Now isn't the time to protest. All right? I get why they're doing it, and if you're going to do it legally. You have all eyes on you. It's smart. It is smart. I agree 100%. Like, that is the smart thing to do with all eyes on us. But America needs our help. And when there isn't a pandemic going on, the people see us as just a nuisance. Once all this is over with, we're going back to the same old ways of being the guys on the road that people want to get around and cut us off. We're going to be annoying to them. But everybody should have a right to say what they want. Just know that there is a law out there. There's a way to fix it. Just bring awareness. Try to help drivers. Try to teach the new owner operators in here that they can wait. They can wait. If they want to hold off on a load, let them. But it's a struggle. It is a struggle. Waiting for that, starving, it's hard. And that's why a lot of drivers don't do it. Read the fine print. Make sure that they are being transparent. And don't deal with shady brokers. Go with ones that have good reviews or have a good rapport. So, and just because they're a big brokerage like TQL and CH Robinson doesn't mean they're good either. Build your own relationships, build your own bonds. Build your own customer base. If you're a trucker, you're at a shipper, find your own customers too. Cut out the broker. There's many ways around it. But in my response to Mark with the Trucker Answers, how do we fix it? We fix the loophole that the brokers are using to take advantage of drivers. Right now, in order to claim a load where they might be screwing somebody over, you would have to go take them to court, and that takes time and money, and that can't be done. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. What's your thoughts? How would you change the industry? What's your thoughts? Leave a comment down below. If you're first time here, please hit the like button, subscribe button, all that. I would love to hear debate, whatever you guys want to say. And I want to thank Mark. I kind of told him in his comment section of the video that I was going to probably do a rebuttal video. I hope this didn't come out as offensive or anything or hateful. This is just my opinion on things. So anyway, y'all be safe, keep the rubber side down, and as usual, Misfits, I'm out.